Hiyo, Cryo here. Welcome back to my Pokemon Yellow Randomizer Nuzlocke series. On today's episode, we'll be going down, or rather going up, the Silph Company tower building object in the middle of the city. Hey kid, what are you doing here? This episode will be a little bit shorter. It will only consist of me going through the tower. So I do know the most efficient route to go to just get the tower over with. It's not really a tower, I know the fastest way to get to Giovanni is what I'm saying here. But I do need some experience and levels from all these guys if I want to stand a chance against Sabrina. So, yeah, later on in this episode here, we'll be doing a montage. But for the time being, I'm just kind of taking down the first Team Rocket guy, and yeah, we're gonna see Jonathan the Accountant again. We haven't seen him since Celadon City. I'm sure he will be just as terrifying as he was before. Alright, so yeah, the Team Rocket members have quite low-level Pokemon. I'm thinking it's mostly just because there are so many Team Rocket members that they want to have the levels lower, so you don't have to constantly go back to the Pokemon Center to heal. I goofed. You did goof, my good sir. You are goofy. But not the character goofy, you're just the adjective of goofy. No kids are allowed in here. Well, you say that. Yet here I am. Oh, Pikachu! Hey, Pikachu! Hey, you're the starter I would have had if this wasn't randomized. But alas, I got an even better starter, Armpit. Alright, let's head into the montage.
Whenever your heart is broken, don't ever forget you're golden. I will find the light in your soul, I'll be there. Never leaving you in the darkness, even when you're out of focus. I will be the light in your life, you'll see it clear. I'll be your inspiration, 'cause I know that you'll do just what you're told. I'll be your hard-earned temptation, 'cause I know that you'll make it on your own.
And we are done with the montage. I think we're doing pretty well on levels here. I got a couple of them close to level 50. Well, about half the team is still level 45, 46. But Belly Boy and Drain Pipe are doing very well. So that's good. I'll definitely want to get the lower level Pokemon leveled up here. No, great, it's Spyro. But can't you Cryo? He's strutting up to me. Ha ha ha! I thought you'd turn up if I waited here. I guess Team Rocket slowed you down. Yeah, I mean, they didn't slow you down, obviously. Not that I care. I saw you in Saffron, so I decided to see if you got better. Well, you want to know if I got better. Do you? Do you, Pyro? Ooh, hey, Magmar, that's actually a pretty good Pokemon. It's a shame for you that you have weaker levels than me. And by weaker, I mean lower levels. Like, the levels themselves probably aren't weaker. But your Pokemon are, hey-yo. And a Chansey. This is a very unique team that Pyro has assembled here. Unfortunately for Chansey, it gets completely blown out of the water by our Machamp here. Chansey is both a heavier Pokemon, so low kick does more damage to it, and Chansey's defense is terrible, and Machamp is using a stab fighting type move on it. So put all that together, and you get a fainted Chansey. That's what you get. All right. I totally blanked on what he was bringing out next. So I'm looking over my team here. What do we got? Oh, it's a Magneton. Okay, I just kind of brought out Mew here for, well, Mew is really just a general counter to everything. When I don't have a counter to something, or I forgot, or I didn't see what the opponent was going to bring out, I usually just bring out Mew. Because pretty much nothing can hurt the Psychic type in Generation 1. There's no Dark type. There's like one Bug type move, Twin Needle, that Beedrill knows. And even that doesn't do a whole lot. Oh hey, we got a Pinsir. It's very frightening indeed. Very scary sprite. And ooh, Guillotine. Okay, very scary move, at least for a Nuzlocke. It's just going for Guillotine, but luckily Pinsir is outsped by my Nidoking at this stage. And finally, the Primeape. So yeah, I'll bring out Armpit here for, or no, I'm not. Never mind. I'm bringing out Good Luck. Never mind. Like I said, a lot of the stuff is in the moment, so I don't remember which Pokemon I bring out when. And there we have it. We just shut down his starter, and we have defeated Pyro. Haha. So, you are ready for Boss Rocket. I mean, yeah, sure, if you mean Jonathan the Accountant. Well, Cryo, I'm moving on up ahead. By checking my Pokédex, I'm starting to see what's strong and how they evolve. I'm going to Pokemon League to boot out the Elite Four. I'll become the world's most... Why am I not skipping the dialogue here? I'll become the world's most... You'll become the world's most what? Most powerful trainer. Cryo, well, good luck to you. Don't sweat it. Smell ya. Don't smell my sweat. No, thank you. Actually, I was probably talking about the Elite Four. Because if he's gonna go defeat the Elite Four, there must be no standing champion when he fights them, right? Because he becomes the new champion. So does that mean that Lance was the champion beforehand? Because he isn't. Lance is the champion in Johto, and Koga takes his place in the Elite Four, or one of the Elite Four members' places. I want you to have this Pokemon. It's a Scyther. Alright, so we'll go ahead and... I think I named him Rock Paper. You know, kind of like to do a pun on Rock Paper Scissors. Yeah, looks like that's what I'm naming him, Rock Paper. Now, I'm not really going to need to use a Scyther for anything. Doesn't have a great move pool. I mean, he gets... I think he gets Wing Attack, maybe. At least in Pokemon Yellow, he probably does. Oh, he cannot learn Fly. Doesn't really learn any good Bug-type moves. It's Lapras. I mean, it's not a Lapras, but sure. I think he'll be a good trainer for Lapras. He's a good swimmer. He'll give you a lift. I'm not about to throw a Scyther out into the water and see if it supports my weight. That's a pretty frail bug. Hold it right there, brat. Oh, it's Jesse and James. Our boss is in a meeting. You better not disturb him. And here we go. Our, like, what, 5th, 6th, I don't know how many times we fought Jesse and James. The authors want to fight. They got their Charizard. I remember that guy. At least I think I do, if I'm remembering it correctly. Yeah, they had a Charizard. So I'm just gonna go ahead and thrash about. That did a good chunk. Now that is a scary move on Charizard. An Ember, you know, I'm quivering. I'm shaking in my boots. I'm not wearing any boots, but if I were, I'd be shaking in them. We're gonna Venomoth up next. It probably does like a Psychic type move, like Confusion or Psybeam. Oh, or it's gonna paralyze me. So that also works. So I'll probably... Nope, I'm switching out. Okay. So we'll probably just switch into Mew here, again. Use a good counter to everything. It does know Leech Life, which is a stab bug type move. Probably... Oh, it didn't actually do that much. Because even though it's a stab, super effective move against a Mew, it is against a Mew, so it's not going to do a whole lot. Also considering that Leech Life has 10 base power in this generation. Alright, Diglett. I'll just, you're looking as cat-like as usual, which is not cat-like at all. I think that's what I said back when I was in Mount Moon. That was a while ago. We defeated Author. That's all she wrote. I get it. I get it because they're authors, and all she wrote is how you say, like, it's the end of something, yeah? Okay. Sorry. I can't resist myself. Team Rocket, blast off at the speed of light! Again! Yes, I remember very distinctly when they said that in the anime. They said, again, after that. Yeah, so it's typically a Team Rocket, like, grunt here, or like a team member here. At least in Pokemon Red and Blue, which is, well, I play Pokemon Red all the time. Yeah, so they're basically, Jesse and James just replaces a lot of the Team Rocket fights. Ah, Cryo, so we meet again. The President and I are discussing a vital business proposition. Keep your nose out of grown-up matters, or experience a world of pain. Accounting pain, that is. Okay, Jonathan. It's time for a rematch. We didn't really stand much of a chance back in, oh, it's a Poliwhirl. Hey, Poliwhirl. We didn't stand much of a chance back in Celadon. So, yeah, I'm just gonna use Psychic here. It's not super effective or anything, but, it does the job. And a Fearow. I remember that Fearow. It leered at me. I'm still not over the fact that it leered at me. It's very unsettling. Like, it's not actually gonna do much to me, but still, you know? Okay. What do we got here? So I guess, yeah, I'll bring out Steelhorn, because he needs the levels still, supposedly. But I'm paralyzed, so I'm... Okay, so I guess I'm gonna use Thunder against this guy. So I have to beat the odds and fight through paralysis, as well as land the Thunder, which is like a 70 accuracy move. But we did it. We went through the paralysis and then we landed the Thunder. And I think... Wait, did we get a critical hit? I think we might have. It's like triple good odds. So we're just gonna thrash our way through this small fire puppy. And it just barely lives, but luckily it used takedown, so it'll kind of help us out there with taking itself down. There we go, that's what we're looking for, level 46 on Steelhorn. And last but not least, is that a Nidoqueen? Okay, yeah, I'll send out Cold Chicken. This Cold Chicken could use some warm lovin'. And by lovin', I mean just battling with it. And getting it out there, getting its beak wet, if you will. I don't know if that's the right term to use in this situation. Ugh! I lost again? Yeah, you didn't account for that, did you? Blast it all, you ruined our plans for Sylph. But Team Rocket will never fall. Cryo. Never forget that all Pokemon exist for Team Rocket. I must go, but I shall return. And when I do, I'll have lots and lots of papers about accounting for you to sign and look over.
Thank you for saving Sylph. I will never forget you saved us in our moment of peril. I have to thank you in some way. Because I am rich, I can give you anything. Here, maybe this will do.
And what are you gonna give us? It's a Master Ball. Why, thank you, Mr. President. I will just, I'll take that. I will receive that, and be on my merry way. And I am out of here. So that should about do it for this episode. Until next time, remember to stay cool, and I will see you guys in the next video.